Welcome back to Tower of God, the regulars. So, this is it. This is the end of Season 3. I don't even know how I feel about that. It's been over a year now. I started this read-through on February last year. 169 videos. Holy hell. Kinda sad and lost, I guess, is what I feel. But it was nice seeing you again. Starts this chapter, and yeah, it has been a nice journey. First of all, thank you to all who watched, liked, commented, all of that. And before I tell you what happened last chapter, let me tell you how I feel about Season 3 in general. I think it was weaker than Season 2, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, I did like the introduction of the Beastmen and the significant characters there. Yama, Doom, Versace, poor old forgotten Paul. They were and still are cool characters if they are not dead. And I like that part of the story, but then it evolved in battles after battles after battles. Oof. It was just rough and kind of exhausting to get through. So especially the assault on the nest felt like way too long. That could have been been way shorter. Uh, but in the end, I did enjoy it. It had its nice nice amount of twists and turns, especially this one at the end. And yeah, now we come to the previous chapters, namely that V just materialized in Bum's body and took him over. What and apparently that was the whole plan of Fook from the beginning to bring back V. So all this talk about like V Bum becoming the new god wasn't actually about Bum. It was about bringing V back. Maybe Bum was the second plan. Like if the whole plan with V didn't work out, you'll still have Bum, hopefully powerful enough to take on the family heads. But all of that is now moot because, well, we just showed up and wrecked Träumerei shit. It's a bit unclear if he's actually dying or. Well, but we dropped a huge Shinzo maelstrom on him. Yeah, let's just see how it continues. But it was nice seeing you again. I think that was we talking. My dear friend. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Lustig also showed up. Just in time. Wherever you are now, I hope you aren't too lonely. Fear not, soon enough. I'll be sending the rest of your friends to join you in the underworld. Yeah, and he has a grudge against family heads. For, well, of obvious reasons. I know how easily you get lonely. So, battle between the family leaders. V4. Looks like that slimy son of a bitch slipped away from me again. Shit, this isn't good. There's no way Timer I survived that. And now he's basically guaranteed to survive. Could have blocked it if I were a light bearer. Uh, what's that? Is that Gustav? With the jade stick there? Qua? Yeah, he actually protected him from that. I mean, now would be the perfect opportunity to kill him, but... Hmm, let's see. Gustank? Well, you know, he was going to use that attack. The person who's now possessed the Irregular was once a companion of ours long ago. I'm quite familiar with his repertoire of skills and tactics. He didn't manage to pierce the barrier, but he made a dent in it. And if he becomes any stronger, could be in serious danger. I'm only here because Baekhyun and Yuri asked me to come and see what's going on. This whole situation just keeps getting more and more confusing. Are you saying you used to be friends with the guy who is now in that babe's body? That's right, but he's supposed to be dead. How in the world is he still alive, and what's he doing in that Irregular's body? None of this makes any sense. Yeah, the same. I do wonder if V now has access to the Thrisser transformations and the Leviathan and everything. That could be quite terrifying. Hmm. So too late to chase them down now. So what's the plan? Are you two going to keep fighting? Yeah, I don't think so. I already know that he's helpless before him. Uh, so then you leave me no choice. Uh, I think not. We can't fight him while he's in this state anyway. As you wish. We'll settle this with a game of chess. Are there even any pieces left? Like, yeah, we still got the two kings and Rax Rook. And possibly... Oh, wait. Bum just maybe ran off with the queen. There's not much of a game of chess there. So I can get lost now. And speaking about chess, we are going back to Poon and Dorsey and their race for the arena. Yeah, this must be even more confusing and terrifying for Kuhn, of course. And Belia still hasn't given up on getting the chess pieces. Ta-da! The chess piece! Not on my watch! Yeah, Darcy. Ugh. And teleporting away in a flash again. Yeah. Darcy! Don't just stand there staring off into space. We're in the middle of a game. Hold on to the chess piece and run. The arena is right there. Damn it, after them. Can't let them get in that room. I had to use the bonbon. It was the last time just now. I meant it. It practically killed me to use it one more time. It's not far. His line's just up ahead. Quit your whining and move it. For Christ's sake, they're getting away. Don't you have a better way to catch up to them? What about you, Mr. Ranker? Don't hear you suggesting any brilliant ideas. Can't even fly. Gee, sorry, I can't sprout wings on command. Why the hell is everyone on my case about not being able to fly? Because that's weird. And whoosh. Blast. And there's Gustang and Träumerei just literally blasting it. It's him. Poor Gustang. Lord Gustang, you finally made it. I know you didn't emerge victorious, sir. And I'm afraid I have some bad news. The Jack for the Coon family stole both our chess pieces. We need you to get them back for us, my lord. Ah. Yeah, they're not getting inside the arena without Gustang's permission there. Toimara is still out of it, it looks like, but... Hold on, I think there's been a misunderstanding. Those chess pieces of ours belong to the Probido family. If you let us keep them, you'll win the game. However, if I carry those chess pieces into the arena myself, I can have both your freedom and the chess pieces. But you're the prey and I'm the hunter, isn't that how this is supposed to work? I'm feeling generous. I'll let you take the chess pieces into the arena yourselves. I only ask that you give Lohubia's king to Trimarai first. Ooh. So there is even a game. What? You want me to hand Lohubia's king over to Lord Trimarai? But why? Isn't it obvious? We're going to play chess. What? My lord, what are you saying? We had a deal. You were supposed to give me the chess piece. Thought the whole purpose of this war was for the weak vermin of the tower to bring down the 10 great family leaders. Silence. Yeah, everything changed now. Don't you realize you've already lost the game? Valeria. What do you mean, sir? The game isn't over yet. We gave you a chance, but you let those lowly creatures beat you. Just look at the distance between you. Is that not clear proof of your defeat? I mean, yeah. This was a fair contest, just like you always wanted. Yet you were still defeated, Valeria. If I were to interfere with the outcome of the game, wouldn't that run against the very idea behind this war? They are the ones who have earned the right to negotiate with me as equals, not you. They won the game fair and square. You're simply a failure. Okay, fine, you can have the chess piece. What? But on one condition. I let you have this chess piece if you accept it in place of Bum's queen. You get the chess piece and Bum will win the game and gain his freedom. And one more thing. If you want us to I want you to help you find Bum. I want you to help us find Bum. And tell us if you know anything about what happened to him. Fine, it's a deal. I have a feeling it could be a challenge even for me to find him, but I promise to try my best. Alright. Here's the king. Let's go. Coming. Whoop. No, stop right there. Damn it. So you've changed your mind, huh? I knew this would happen, you filthy family. This can never be trusted. They acted like you're different from the others, but you're all the same. You've just decided you don't want to give us vermin a chance to bring down the 10 family leaders after all. God damn it. I'm so close now. Get out of my way. Yeah, I don't think he can even with Gustang being one-armed and severely weakened from the battle. I don't think that's going to happen. Pathetic excuse for a father. Creek. Da. There now. At the chessboard. And set down the king. They are not even going to show what happened to Belleria. Did he just casually kill him or just went away? How much time do we have left? 1 sec. Yeah, okay. There's still time on the clock. We made it. Finally over. No. Okay, he's still alive. This can't be. Won't allow it. You won't get away with this. Keeps screaming. Slay the chess pieces. Game over. The game Slay the chess pieces has come to an end. Since both families' kings made it into the arena within the time limit, the match will soon begin. For now, even the battles outside have come to an end. Is that Traumalai waking up again? Where am I? Already seated at the table. You're finally awake. Gustav? Yeah. Great. A king plus rooks. I assume that one rook is represented both of them. Plus a king. That's not much of a chess game. You sure kept me waiting long enough. If this were a real chess game, you'd already be disqualified. Come on, let's get started. It's time to play some chess. What happened? All I remember is getting hit and then passing out. Why did I end up here in the arena? Oh, you were knocked out cold. Although we don't have time to go into all the details right now. Oh, no, there's still, right, there's still the pawn. And no, one chess piece represents one chess piece, so here's a king, rook, and pawn. I forgot about queen's piece. But still, that's still against a king. That all you need to know now is that we are here now and we're going to play chess. Gustav, you could have killed me. Why did you save me and bring me here? Where are my other pieces? Is this some kind of joke? Those were the rules of the game. What do you want me to do about it? The king is the only piece that you managed to bring into the arena in time. He might as well have just killed me. This is ridiculous. A big empty chessboard with nothing but a lone king on it. Symbolic for his family, where he could trust nobody, and so well, everybody failed him or betrayed him. It really suits me, doesn't it? What? In fact, it's perfect. Couldn't imagine a more fitting ending for someone like me. Träumerei. Yeah. Tries not to act like it, but he gets lonely more easily than any of us. Indeed. There's nothing he hates more than loneliness. I was checking the recording. Depictions of self-harm. Okay, that's new. The game one. So yeah, that's just a formality. I guess if Gustang really wants to, he could try to draw it. Otherwise his victory is guaranteed. But they are playing it out. With Kunant and Dorsey just watching. It's the first time I've played chess knowing I'm going to lose right from the start. But I stop grumbling already, Träumerei. You can't change anything now. We used to make bets like this all the time, remember? It was a very long time ago. Sure. Come to think of it, we've spent far more time apart than together. I know it's a little late to be asking this, but how have you been? I imagine you probably haven't left your house much. Well, I can't deny that, you're right. All I ever did was sit alone in my battleship. Were you really alone the whole time? Did you never meet anyone you could open up to? I felt a certain amount of satisfaction when my children were first born. I gave them everything I could to make them happy. Although I was well aware that every child has to leave the nest eventually. Baby Kirin is adorable. Oh, and that's young Robodon. As they grew up, one stayed by my side and the other left. But I always knew they would both leave me someday. That's why we raised children in the first place, isn't it? To send them out into the world. And just once, I met a mutt I could trust. A mutt? It was a beeskin born in a lab. Very loyal, simple, and honest creature. Wang Wang. Just the sort of being I was trying to create. I suppose encountering that mutt brought me a little joy. I gave it my most prized possession at the time. I let it have a beastskin wife with the power of the ancient creatures in her. I even allowed the mutt to have a child with another wife. My sons opposed the idea, but I was convinced that mutt would someday lead our family's army to victory. However, as time went on, I became more and more anxious. I was afraid the mutt might betray me and leave me now that it had found love. I mean, he wasn't wrong to think that, but I mean, his behavior and his mistreatment of Wang Wang was pretty much the reason for the for said betrayal, not by Wang Wang, but well, Piasacha's manipulations. So I cut it loose before it could throw off its leash. Were anxious? I didn't even know you could still feel that sort of thing. Neither did I. It surprised me as well. And you know, I recently saw one of that mutt's descendants. It reminded me again of when I first met the mutt. I began to wonder if perhaps my anxiety was the very cause of all my problems. So I decided to give the mutt's son another chance. But none of that matters now. Maybe it would take a god to truly accept a creature with any humanity in it. Perhaps what I wanted was to use my Shinzo Black Hole Sphere to become something like a real god. The kind of supreme being that has no feelings for any one particular human, never gets anxious, and yet can embrace all humanity as one. The gods. Just saying the word out loud fills me with jealousy and envy. Look at me, envying imaginary beings that don't even exist. I'm no god. I'm a demon. Yeah, meanwhile it looks like he's just playing normally, trying to take out a pawn it looks like, but Gustang is obviously protecting it with the rook. Don't flatter yourself, Dog Marai. What? You may be an asshole, but you don't have what it takes to be a true demon. Yeah, a demon wouldn't feel bad. By trying to overcome your own loneliness, you ended up becoming the loneliest, most evil being in the world. You're just a fool, complete imbecile. Shut up. You'll never understand how I feel. Checkmate. Wouldn't this actually be a draw, depending on whose turn it is? If this is black turns, this isn't a checkmate, it's a draw. Because black has to move now, but he cannot move anywhere but in check. Game over. Is it over? They're treating it as a checkmate. Like, okay, so not all rules, chess rule system have like forced draw. Admit defeat. You win. The chess game finally came to an end. The winner was Pobido Gustam. By winning the game, Gustam maintained his status as one of the 10 great family leaders, while earning the right to take control of the Lopobia family. Tromarai, on the other hand, was no longer one of the family leaders. And boom. So what happens to him now? As a result, he lost the administrator's protection. What the... Huh? Oh, the king came to life? It's... Is that the administrator? It's the administrator. Lopobia Troimarai. I'm now revoking the absolute power and protection I granted you as family leader. Very well. Go ahead and take it away. Gustam. There's something you don't know about Jihad. Oh. The thing about him hiding at least a part of himself or himself in the red garbage dump. Weirdest title of a place I've ever encountered. uh, a name for a place. Uh, it's him losing his power, but what does that mean in practice? That won't kill him per se, right? Uh, what just happened? I'm not sure. But one thing is certain. Träumerei is no longer one of the 10 family leaders. So he is just now a, well, normal irregular. Träumerei. In that moment, Träumerei lost his privileges and protection as a family leader. As a result, his mind was flooded with all the emotions he had been suppressing. Joy, anger, sorrow, pleasure, and one emotion in particular struck him more intensely than all the rest. It was like running outside dressed in light clothes without realizing that winter had come, and being hit with a sudden gust of wind. Oh, I see. Simply dying from old age. For the first time in ages. Fear is the last one. Träumerei was overcome with an aching sense of longing and regret. Kusam. Träumerei. I'm so lonely. Träumerei? Oh. So there's the answer. That in itself didn't kill him. But he couldn't take it anymore being mortal. Uh, Träumerei. Following his defeat in the chess game against Probit Augustan, Globovia Träumerei was stripped of his title of family leader. Unable to bear the shame, he ended his own life shortly afterwards. That's how everyone that hears about this moment later will record his death. Damn. Because nobody really cares about the feelings of an absolute being. To most people, such feelings seem like a luxury. Yeah, such a fool, right till the bitter end, Träumerei. I hope you find peace now. Wherever you are. So what point is there in trying to understand them? Hm. Träumerei! Träumerei! Träumerei, look at this! What are you so excited about, Damiso? Look, a flower! Isn't it pretty? Ta-da! Where did that blow in from? As I've told you so many times, I can't stand those things. But why do they have to land on someone else's territory, put down roots and take over without permission? And like animals that can be tamed, plants are far too unruly and destructive. Oh no, a terrible invasion. Some pollen landed. Oh no. Or some seeds. Ah, precisely what makes them so precious. Their lives are a pure expression of nature. Perhaps we are the ones who ought to adapt ourselves to them. Just like I did to you. Huh? I forced myself on you by planting my seed in your barren heart and trying to nurture them into flowers of love. Barren? That's not a very nice way to describe someone. Would you like to live together? Amizu? Traumerei? To be honest, it scares me to think about how different we might be in the future. Maybe this is the wrong decision and we'll be punished for it forever. But if we don't do this now, we'll never have another chance. So let's just try living together. Träumerei. I want to be both a grassy meadow and a little flower to you. That's right. This woman blew into my life completely unannounced, put down her roots and then blossomed into a flower. And I didn't mind that at all. Alright, let's do it. She stirred emotions in me that had hardened because of my agreement with the tower, and she planted a flower in me. I pray that she may indeed be the grassy meadow and little flower that my heart needs. Very well. I only hope that I never end up cutting that flower myself. But he did. That's all I ever hoped and prayed for. End of the game. The Growing Rift 1. Lopobia Träumerei, leader of the Lopobia family, has vanished into the Shinzo. Fobido's forces won the war. The game... Oh, Hugo survived. That's nice. Also Matte. It's officially over. Still kinda mad that they killed off Tiara. My lord. Father. Valeria still... Oh no, there's some other rebel. Damn it can't end like this. Down with Pobido. We must avenge Lord Träumerei. Oh, there are still some loyalists. Now that's... Robodon. Stop right there. The administrator himself supervised the game. The results are sacred. If you refuse to accept the outcome, our whole family will have to face this fury. Do you really wish to disgrace our family leader's final memory? The best thing we can do for Lord Träumerei's sake is to stop the war right now. We've already fought enough. It's time to think of how we're going to build a better future for our family. Head Librarian, what do you suggest we do? As long as we aren't provoked, you shouldn't attack first. Enemies or not, we just lost one of the 10 great family leaders. We ought to show some respect. And more importantly, our top priority right now is to hunt down the traitors within our family and repair the damage. Because our war is only just beginning. Huh. So that's it. One of the 10 family leaders is dead, just like that. Not only did I get Lusleg and the babes get away, but I didn't even manage to do what Yuri asked me. Those two are going to tear me a new one. Ah, what a nuisance. Things are about to get a lot more chaotic in the tower. Torpedo's forces have decided to pull out. The war is over. Recover the bodies of the dead and move the injured to safety. Yama, snap out of it. The war's over. We have to get out of here. Yama. Tom. You must be Robert on. Yes, sir. Forgive me for not introducing myself sooner. Do you mind if I take away my father's body so that I may lay him to rest? Sure, take good care of it. Make sure to send him off with full honors. Not as a family leader, but as your father. Thank you for understanding, Lord Gustav. What are you going to do now? We need to find Bum. We go with you for now, since you agreed to help us. Oh, that's Gustav. Alright, follow me then. Let's go, Dimmer. Yes, my lord. So that's Robert. Dimmer. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again. Rumble? Hoop warship. Ah, I was thinking, wait, what is this? Can you believe him rushing headfirst by himself into battle with the leaders of two families and doing muzzle here? Was he drunk or what? He ought to be used to his unpredictability by now. This isn't his first time doing such a thing, and it won't be the last. I do wonder if Jin Sung knew about V and everything. He had to be, right? Because that's a lot he kept from Bum. I mean, he is the one who even named him Jovial Grace. What I find harder to understand is why Lord Lustig left without even witnessing Traumatized death in order to rescue the Slayer candidate. Likewise, it's almost like that was his goal the whole time. As far as I know, there hasn't been any contact between him and Viola. Does he just have a soft spot for him? Oh, doesn't he know? Or does he just not know that V did indeed awaken? I doubt it. He's as cold as an icicle. Cold? How good, my goodness. How little faith you have in me. And there he is. Lord Lustig. Ah? Do you too work for Lustig? Viol? Let's save the greetings for later. I'm still getting used to all this. I've been gone for a very long time. Yeah, Jinsung instantly recognized that there's something wrong there. No. That's not Viol. Hm. What's going on, sir? Who in the world is inside Viol's body? You noticed there's someone else in him, but you only saw him for a brief moment. How could I not notice, sir? I'm Viol's master after all. I see, so the disciple recognizes his master right away, and vice versa. What the heck are you talking about? Just answer my question. Oh, he doesn't know. Interesting. Huh. I have a feeling you might have a hard time finding space for yourself in that boy now. Because just as I value you, master, there appear to be quite a few people who value the Slayer candidate as well. Master? So this just is V now? What happened to mine, Bum's mind? Is he still in there? Oh, or is he coming back? Oh, okay, that's Bum again. Actually, wait. I didn't pay attention to the... Yeah, okay. To the eyes there. They are no longer purple. Where am I? What happened? Where is this place? It looks like the floating carrier. But where did I suddenly pass out? What about the game? Where cool and rock? Ah, ooh. Still has V's power bursting at the seams. uh, is the wall covered in Shinzo? Oh, okay, I thought he did that. Wait, no. It isn't just a wall. Everything I see before me is completely drenched in Shinzo. Stay calm. Focus on the flow of Shinzo. Oh, that was actually V talking. Who said that? Take a few deep breaths. Just give yourself over to the massive flow around you. Then we can do anything. 52nd floor testing ground. Abandoned ship. Ooh. Ah. Huh. Wait a second. Anak has the Green April back? Or maybe just another weapon that looks like it. You there? Who the hell are you? Oh, how rude of me not to introduce myself. I'm one of Jahad's princesses, just like you. I belong to the Kun family. My name is Maria. Okay. Now I should remember Kun's backstory. That was the princess he was protecting, and that was the, well, family member he was protecting and got ousted for. It's Maria Jahad of the Kun family? Kun Aguero, Agnes' sister. Yeah, thank you for that reminder. That is the final chapter. I'm so nervous. So back to that ship. Did they escape back to the garbage dump? Or where are they now? Yeah, the heck did that piece come from all of a sudden? That was a close call. Glad the others seem to be okay. Holy shit, I thought I was a goner. Managed to escape from the floating ship. Would you come get me? Don't want them to die yet. Still need them. Oh, where did that fleet come from? Not the Pobido fleet is following them? What's going on? There appears to be a floating carrier that was hiding behind the cloaking spur. Oh, what? How did they know where we are? That crest. Oh, I didn't even notice the 3-eye crest there. I thought this was Pobido ships. Oh no. Those are Jahad's horses. Robert on ship. Uh, What's this? The lighthouse has detected something. The fleet is approaching up ahead. What? Whose ships are they? Try to check with the lighthouse, sir. I've identified the ships. They are... What are they? They don't seem familiar. Jahad's forces. So, other Jahad ships, okay. It's Librick, the third Army Corps commander. The Growing Rift, Part 2. Stay calm, focus on the flow of Shinzo. Besides that, take a few deep breaths. Just give yourself over to the massive flow around you. Then we can do anything. Attention, attention, please. This announcement for everyone aboard the ship. We'll soon be landing on the docking platform. Ding. Please brace for impact. Docking? Who are you? Lusek says he'll be here soon. How long? In about 10 minutes. That's not precise enough. He'll be arriving in 9.5 minutes, I believe. Hook. Alright. You'd better be right or you're fired. What? Lusek's personal assistant. Isas Ademon. And he's bringing the Slayer candidate with him, isn't he? The kid who started with that weakling Jinsung. Okay, that's not how I would describe Jinsung, but okay. Can't wait to see for myself just how pathetic he is. You're awake. Master. Viol? Is that you? Are you alright? You're not hurt or anything, are you? Well, he got put through a few battles, but he seems to be better now. Fine, Master. Just a little dizzy. The bigger question is, how did I end up here all of a sudden? What happened to the game? Why am I by myself? Hakuna talk. Listen, I know this is all very sudden and confusing, but I don't fully understand yet what happened to you either. As for the game, the Lopobia family lost. And their leader Toimurai died soon afterwards. I see. And what about the others? They should be okay. I'm not exactly sure where they are, but there haven't been any more deaths in the arena. Really? I heard it from an eyewitness who was there, so it's probably true. Then what about me? Why did I suddenly pass out and wake up here? Well, the docking procedure will begin shortly. Attention, everyone aboard the ship. Wish I knew. Please brace for impact. Ugh. So, who are they meeting here? Just rejoining with her. Welcome back. Lord Luslik. Forgive me for worrying you, Ademon. Not at all, sir. I'm just relieved to see that we weren't injured in battle. Come now, we must hurry. There are enemies lurking all around us. Yes, my lord. He looks as weak as the rumors say. Doesn't deserve the honor of becoming a slayer. There she goes again. Focus your mind. Words and actions carry no importance in themselves. What really matters is the flow within them. Uh, uh, who are you? What are you doing inside me? Viol? Scientist must be uncomfortable for you, but could you just trust me for now? This sounds like a bad idea. Never trust the voices in your head. At least until I can squeeze through the rift into this world and appear in my full form. So this literally is a crack in this world. Or a rift, as they say. Oh, and the chapter title is The Growing Rift. I was assuming that this just refers to the, well, families, but it can also just refer to that. Then I will be you. And you will be me. Unfortunately, that sounded very one-sided so far. Bum has no memories of the time when we took over. Near the battlefield. Pobido family's battleship. My lord, I see a small floating object up ahead. It's about the size of a small combat plane. A floating object, you say. Is there any way to identify it? I'm having a light bearer analyze it as we speak. It won't be long now. Ooh. Wait. Okay, this time I didn't fail to pay attention. It was not, the chart quest was not visible here. Wait, that symbol. It's the symbol of the Commander-in-Chief of Jihad's Royal Guards. Ari Adori Jihad. Oh, we did hear about Princess Adori. One of Jihad's princesses. What? No. His arm is back. Or he has replaced it with a prosthetic, it looks like. Sirens. What the hell? What's going on? Oh, there you are. I've been looking for you. It's you. We've only been apart for a few days, but it feels like we haven't seen each other in ages, don't you think? Let's get out of here. The ship is about to be blown to pieces. Oh. Oh. Adori is arriving. Not peacefully, apparently. What? More sirens? Yeah, Just one slice from the infamous Ari swordsmanship. And what happens? Ah, even the many lighthouses of the battleship can't protect him. Slice. She like literally sliced the whole battleship in half. Yeah. I mean, she's pretty hot. Also incredibly dangerous, of course, but give the king a message for me. I've completed my first mission. As soon as the next target has been located, I proceed to eliminate him right away. Folk Slayer candidate. Oh, great. So, yet another incredibly powerful woman is asked after him. Will she be end up at his side instead? Well, I don't know. We all don't know for once. Let's read Sio's final message there. Hopefully not the final message. Hello everyone, this is Sio. Thank you all for reading this week's episode. One of my specific goals for this season was to communicate with readers using primarily the story itself rather than comments such as this one, so I apologize if I've come across as more distant than before. I didn't read any of his blog entries anyway. Since this season's story has been more epic than any of the previous episodes, a number of unanticipated difficulties arose in the course of preparing and producing the series this time around. Yeah, I gotta give it to him. This was incredibly epic, but so many plot threads just went nowhere so far. We have heard nothing about Wang Wang's and Caracas, Wang Nan's and Caracas relationship. We now know where they most likely came from, but there's still so many questions about that. And how and why is he the prince of the red light district or the red garbage dump? I like red light district more. And anyway, let's continue. Although I completely understand the feedback that you readers have been kind enough to give me, unfortunately it's too late to change some aspects of the story now due to limitations such as the predetermined direction and setting of the series, as well as some internal difficulties with regard to production. That being said, I personally believe that a creator should only put out their best work, so I apologize to all the readers for any disappointment you may have had with the story so far. I wouldn't say I'm disappointed. As I said in the beginning, I think season 3 is a bit weaker than season 2. Season 2 did more to push like the storylines, different storylines ahead, while now it seemed like hyper focused on, well, resolving this single one, while it's still leaving others unresolved. It is a decision that I may or may not agree with. I guess I don't agree with it really because, well, otherwise I wouldn't call season 3 weaker than season 2, but it's still good, damn good. Now that this season has come to an end, I would like to gather the feedback I've received and try to apply as much of it to the next season as possible. I would also like to make some changes to the production and art style, so I'll be publishing a spin-off series featuring the characters from Tower of God before the next season begins. I plan on getting started with the spin-off series and the next season almost immediately, so I will do my best to have everything ready as soon as possible. Thank you all for joining me on this season's journey. I hope to come back better than ever before. Although it can be difficult to fully express at times as the creator of this series, my love and affection for it remains as strong as ever, for better or worse. So many things have changed and continue to change in the world around us, but I am always careful to stay true to my original purpose and never lose my spark as a creator. I really appreciate all the care and concern you have shown me, and I will keep your comments in mind as we move forward together on this adventure. I'll see you all again in the next season and the spin-off series. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to Sio. Master Sio? What do Koreans call their mangaka anyway? But yes, it's such an amazing adventure. Hmm. I I don't have anything left to say, I guess. And there is Tower of God will be back. That's good. But this is it. A final video for season 3. So I said in the beginning, I want to do another read through right away. It's been such a long and an exhausting journey. I kinda just don't want to. I will catch up on my anime and gaming series. I severely neglected them because I really wanted to get the uh, final episodes of the Tower of God done. So yeah, I hope some of you also enjoy these. Otherwise, I will probably like continue with most likely Tokyo Ghoul in the mid of May or so. Something somewhere around that. I don't have a firm date in mind or anything. Just like in general a few weeks of pause for read-throughs. Other than that, that's it. See you around.